All right, guys. So while I wait on my clients, I thought it would be a good idea to give you guys some tips for trying to buy a home and sell a home at the same time. So I'm out here in Cherryville, North Carolina. It's about an hour away from Charlotte. You guys know I'm licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia, but I do a lot of my work here in North Carolina and most of the parts of South Carolina. So let's go ahead and hop into these tips really quickly. Hopefully I can turn on some lights and make sure that it's like kind of well lit. Wait on my client to show up and like keep a lookout at the driveway to make sure that I don't miss them. So, guys, so when you are trying to buy a home and sell a home at the same time, you really have to be aware of a couple of things. And really it's going to be like a balancing act of timeline. You don't want to go under contract for a house and your current house is so expensive that it's kind of like affecting your qualifications and how much you can purchase for. So a lot of the times buyers and sellers, the two of them at the same time, they will find a house they like and they're like, okay, we're going to sell our current home, and then the current home is so expensive that it's taking up how much they can really afford. So the lender won't approve them for as much because obviously they already have a mortgage, right? So that current home that they're in, they're not going to sell that, they're going to rent it. That might be a different story because it's going to help you with income. But even with not, most lenders will not let you use that income unless you have 2 years tax return for that rental. So you're gonna have to have the rental for about 2 years. If you don't have any rental experience, you're gonna have to have it rented out for 2 years before you can even use that income. Then we have to think about when you are actually gonna go under contract, you could potentially use proceeds from that home to pay for the current home. So you really don't come out with much out of pocket. So to all in all, you pretty much need to be selling your current home or be under contract for your current home to be able to buy the second home if it's feasible or if that needs to happen. So it's some circumstances where people make enough where they can afford two mortgages technically and on paper, and the lender won't really like hinder them as much of their buying power. But then there are other instances where the buying power isn't as much and you can't even get the home that you want because your home that you have is so expensive. So I suggest to go ahead and go under contract with your current home first, have that on the market first, set a closing date for that property, and then also find you a house that you like if you can, and then use the money from those proceeds on your next home. So I hope that helps people. I know I just had a client that was asking me the question, so I just thought it would be a good idea to make a video for you guys for it. So I really do hope that it helps. If you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. I'll do whatever I can to assist you. I licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia, like I said earlier. So if you guys are in any of those areas, definitely reach out to me. Like I said, I'll do whatever I can to assist you. You can also leave some comments down below, and I'll make some videos for those questions that you have. Just send me a message, whatever works out for you. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to our channel. It really does help the channel grow when you do that. It helps YouTube know like who I'm trying to reach out to. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm catching you guys in the next video.